That should totally cut me off. I lost my train of thought and everything because it ran out of data and I had to clear some shit out. But anyway, now that I've seen a more broader aspect of a few things, I wasn't even looking at anything about organized harassment when I saw it. So, but like that's why I keep trying to tell people to think about things logically and stop blaming demons and fucking oh, I'm innocent, never did anything, because that's most likely fucking bullshit. Some people, I totally agree. There's a very good chance that some people are just like harassed by people because somebody didn't like them and had a biased opinion and reported them for some shit for a threat assessment, and then like they continuously antagonize them and they only like get videos and evidence when the person is upset because like to me that's totally a great way to get revenge on somebody. It's a really dick move, but I can see that legitimately and logically being a thing happening. I don't discount logic. Can't fucking do it. Just like I don't fucking believe in God, but you know what? I totally have opened the option that there could have been something that created everything. I absolutely don't think it's anything like what any religion believes. I don't believe that if there's a fucking God that he made everything for people because there's too much outer space and there's the world's just too big. There's too many critters, there's too much shit going on. Like you're not that fucking important. If you think that there's really a God that made everything just for you and you're supposed to go to heaven and praise him for the rest of eternity or you're straight going to hell, you're a goddamn dumbass. You're a fucking narcissistic piece of shit and you're self-centered and have no care about any kind of pleasant, beneficial fucking anything. If you want to be spiritual about it and try to be positive and you see negative and positive as good and bad or good and evil and all that, I can dig it. But please do understand, and this is a point I make on a lot of comments I make. Do you know who was in the Bible that totally drank alcohol and trashed places of religion and hung out with hookers and scum and fucking wasn't a Christian? Fucking Jesus. It was Jesus. You know what? And Jesus didn't pray for people, Jesus helped people. Because praying for somebody is literally the very absolute least you can do for somebody less than next to nothing. Like, you may believe that your prayers are heard by God, but you don't know how God's going to fucking react to that shit. Like, if you just pray for people and don't try to help them, you're an asshole. For real. And you're fucking lazy. You don't like my opinion? Fuck you. Change the channel. Like, go home and cry and read your goddamn Bible a couple more times. You probably don't have to even read very far into it. Although I recommend the New Testament because I'm pretty sure that's where all the Jesus shit starts. Also, not a single thing in the Bible was really said by Jesus. It's just said to have been said by Jesus. Somebody else wrote that shit the fuck down and said Jesus said it. So if Jesus even really was a real person, he didn't bother wasting his time putting any words in the Bible because he didn't give a fuck either. Yeah, that's the truth. It's the all the way truth. Like, sorry. Sorry about your feelings. Sorry about the stupid shit that you believe without doing any kind of research and putting any logic thought process into it. But you know what? You know what I've never seen? I've never seen a serial killer or a fucking crazed cannibal or a fucking nasty rapist or any of that shit claim to be an atheist. Not a single one of them. You don't see a bunch of atheists ganging up on people to fuck up their lives, and you don't see them going. I haven't seen any huge world wars or any kind of bullets flying over atheists or people that don't believe in God or the Bible. Never heard anything about it. If so, feel free to leave a comment and a link on my shit. Please. Back to my point, though. My original point when the thing cut off. So I didn't know there was anywhere that you could go blow shit up. Like, legitly blow some shit up without it being illegal or causing any problems. But duh, you go out to the desert, you can just blow some shit up. Like, that's great. Like, the only thing really, though, that I saw, though, were it looked like spent propane tanks and shit that people were shooting at. I would much rather you shoot at spent propane tanks and shit like that than animals. Or people, for that matter. To the feds or whoever, like, yo, like I said in the last video, I was found not to be a danger to myself or others last time I went to the doctor. I don't feel the need to go kill people. I don't feel the need to put in fucking effort to get revenge on the assholes that I know are fucking with me, and I could do that legally. You know what I'm saying? I feel no. It's just not fucking worth my time, dude. Like, that's how worthless those people are to me. That's literally how I feel about it. Like, you're fucking not worth my time or effort. And, like, but if you push me, I may just call the CPS. I may just call the food stamp people or the Section 8 people. You know, I may fucking call the fucking. I called the APL and fucking peed in a bunch of people on the one dude that was being a dick out in California because I don't appreciate him keeping 13 little dogs in 3 little fucking cages. 13 dogs in 3 cages, dude, and he left them in there almost all goddamn day. Earl, you fucking piece of shit. Like, if I wasn't convinced there was a camera in your house, I'd have done all kinds of some fucked up shit. Did you ever find what I left there yet? Keep in mind, to any officials watching this, I said, no violence, no need to hurt people. Because when it... fuck it. I'll just tell him. I'll just put it out there on blast because Earl's a fucking dumbass. You told me you were a goddamn Navy SEAL, which is also all the way stolen valor, while you're living in North Edwards and Ariel Acres where all those military dudes are, where I'm pretty sure they don't fucking appreciate that shit. Number 2, you told me you were an astronaut, which is a really stupid fucking thing because I've met and conversated and hung out with actual astronauts that have been to actual fucking outer space. Then you told me you had a fucking pilot, a flight simulator where people learn how to fly, and you busted out an RC controller on a video game. You're a dumbass. You want to know what I left there? You really want to know? Doubt, bitch. Self-doubt. I've been fucking with your mind the whole goddamn time. There's literally nothing there. You're a fucking idiot. I hope they came and took your dogs away, and I hope you fucking go to prison. And do something with your horrible fucking shitty haircut because you act like a piece of shit. And I'm pretty sure that other, like, legit Native Americans would not want to be associated with you. It's probably why you don't live on a reservation. And you're a fucking alcoholic and your weed sucks. Oh, and to the other officials, this dickhead doesn't have a license and he thinks he's going to grow a bunch of pot and sell it. So you should go take his dope away too. But just on the other fact that he's a piece of shit and what he's doing is fucking illegal. He thought I was going to help him grow a bunch of weed and sell it. And I asked him to what dispensary. And every time I tried to get any information out of him, he was all evasive about it. But I know you're only allowed a certain amount of plants. And I'm pretty sure he's got more than the legit amount of plants. So go take his dope. Because it sucks. And he's a dick. And when he smokes it, it doesn't... Like, when he makes his concentration stuff, it doesn't make him a better person. And, like, I don't think that everybody should have... I mean, everybody has a right to cannabis, but I don't think that it helps everybody. I just don't. Like, I love cannabis. It helps me. It keeps me calm, makes me happy, or at least contented for a while and shit. Does not have any positive beneficial effects to that dude at all. He's a fucking piece of shit. He lives at 91045 fucking Peerless Road in Ariel Acres. Go snatch that motherfucker. I'm sure you'll find tons of illegal shit there. I could almost guarantee it. So Earl, if you see this, or if Ryan or somebody calls you and lets you know, because I know people are bugged up into my shit, you better clear your shit the fuck out. But yeah, that's what I left there. Doubt. Implanted mind control. I was just fucking with your head, man, the whole goddamn time. You like that? Do you? No, you don't. Because you're not a fucking physicist. And you never were a SEAL. Or you would have known that every time you got in my face and I acted like I was all ashamed or I was backing down or all that, you would have known I was fucking with you because you would have been able to tell by the tells, by the physical tells and the fucking psychological shit and the motion of my eyes and shit. You would have known. But you didn't know because you're a goddamn dumbass. So, check one on that. Sorry, I had to get that out of there. Like, I thought it would be more funny when I said that, but I don't want... Since I've started to think that possibly... I don't want the feds or anybody to think I'm out to hurt people. I just want him to think that and make him worry about it for a while. I don't know if that's causing panic or uncomfortability, but that dude threatened me several times. He put his hands on me once or twice, and he fucking screamed at me and all kinds of fucked up shit. I'm pretty sure he slipped me something once, but I could have just got sick because fucking, frankly, you can't cook, dude. You can't. And, by the way, Oh my god. Cast iron pans are not gourmet pans, dickhead. Jesus, what a dumbass. And be fucking careful, dude. You're an idiot, for real. And there are tons of poisonous spiders around where you live. And there's a few even in your garage. So please do be careful, because you're a goddamn dumbass, and you're going to get yourself hurt. I recommend you stay out of the goddamn garage. And, like, no, I don't. Because I don't want you bombing and spraying all up in there, because I don't think that insects deserve to die and arachnids because you're retarded. But you might want to take some spray or something up in there just in case, or make sure you got a spider bite kit or something. I don't even know if that's a damn thing, but like, really, dude, you're a fucking dumbass, and you're gonna get yourself hurt out of your own fucking idiocy. You don't even deserve to live there. You got it way better than some people that I know that are way better people than you. You're a horrible person, dude. Go get yourself some fucking help. Like, people are always telling me I need to go get help. You for sure need to go get yourself some help. Earl at 91045 Peerless Road in motherfucking Ariel Acres, California. Or whatever the thing is. It's the one that's right by. His shit is right next to the water thing. The water tank thing. The big white water tank thing. You go up Peerless, and there's one more right there. There's a trailer. It's got a motherfucking big ass garage barn thing in the back, and there's a shipping container that's got windows and shit on it right there, and the porch is connected to it. That's what the fuck it looks like if the feds are asking, or if anybody else wants to go out there and deal with that piece of shit. I'm not going to stop you. I have other shit to do. I'm trying to be more productive and move on with my life and benefit more people other than just myself, and I just keep getting deterred and put off from doing that, and people are making it excessively more difficult than it should be. Which goes back to my original point after my silly fucking emotional stupid rant that was unnecessary. If you're targeted of this shit, it's very well because you fucking did something, and you don't want to admit it to yourself. And I just didn't think it was, because I mean, for all the times that I could have been arrested, I never got arrested. That's why I thought, and plus, like I said, I thought this shit was going on for fucking ever, which it very well could have been. Like, it could have started a long time ago, and then it just got way worse after I did some dumbass shit that was worse than the legitimate amount of regular bullshit that I've done. So I can dig that. And if people felt scared by me or thought I was a threat to society or whatever, it wasn't that I'm a threat to society or whatever. It's just you're a fucking asshole, and you were afraid of me because you were being a fucking asshole. Or because you're a crazy fucking religious piece of shit and you think that everything's demonic because you're stupid. Just because somebody gets mad and yells and screams and throws shits and punches walls and shit like that doesn't mean that they're dangerous. It just means they got to get some shit out of their system, because you know what? It's always better to punch a wall than to punch somebody in the face. And everybody always, oh man, you'd be flipping out on people. Like, I don't, though. I don't. I just keep that shit until it builds up too much and I can't take it anymore, because I try to do the best I can to control my temper or all the fucking stupid shit when I know I'm right. Or when I know I'm intentionally being antagonized. So maybe this whole craziness that's been going on is some completely whole other shit than what I thought it was, and I can absolutely admit that. I have no problem with that. And if you're a target of the same shit, you should look into that too. You should try to consider maybe your past, or like, but like I said, still does go back to the point, you may have just pissed off the wrong person. You may be guilty by association. You may have just been a random motherfucker thrown on a fucking watch list due to some shit you didn't even know. Like, for real. But to the majority of the point, I think most of us have done some dumb shit. Because we all do dumb shit. Even you crazy Christian motherfuckers do stupid shit all the time. You won't admit to it, but you fucking do. You do. You just do. You don't have to admit it. Be all narcissistic and crybaby all about it all you fucking want. Fuck you. Fuck your feelings. You know what? You don't like the way I talk. You don't like the things I do. Just ignore it. That's what everybody told me when people were pounding on the walls and breaking in my apartment and fucking killing my pets and all that shit. People talking crazy shit and pointing at me and spreading rumors about me and all that shit. They're like, oh, just ignore it and go on with your life. You need to take your own goddamn advice. When I'm upset and ranting and raving and shit, you can just take your own advice and just ignore it. You know, if you think somebody's up to something but you don't have any proof and somebody told you that, just fucking ignore it. It ain't just me. All them other people too. Now, don't get me wrong. If you have legitimate, undoctored, untampered with evidence, I could see where that's a cause for concern. And possibly you may feel compelled to do something. But guess what? That's also not your fucking job. You only live once. You should live your fucking life and not be worried about all that other shit unless it affects you directly. And, oh, here we go. This is good shit. This is real good shit. Like, hey, all you people out there with kids, nobody gives a fuck about your kids. Fuck you and fuck your kids. You don't like people's language? Just ignore it. Just fucking ignore it. You don't like the kind of shit on TV? You don't want your kids seeing that shit? Change the fucking channel. Or here's a thought. Talk to your kids. Hang out with your kids. Occupy their time. Maybe they'll hang out with you later on in life. Yeah. How about that shit for some salty fucking solid truth? Fuck you and fuck your children. Nobody fucking cares. I have no kids. Your kids are not my fucking responsibility. I don't have to behave any certain way around your fucking kids. I don't have to not listen to foul music and use foul language and fucking smoke weed where it's legal and all that shit. I don't even have to fucking not smoke weed where it's not legal. That's my prerogative, bitch. And many other people's. Like, your kids are your fucking responsibility. And all those people out there who don't have kids, they shouldn't have... There's billions of people across the planet that shouldn't have to bend and fucking alter their lifestyles and shit just because you have kids and you don't want that shit going on. You know what? Fuck you. That's your problem that you got kids. You can teach them any way you want. Doesn't mean it's the right way, and they're probably going to turn out fucked up for most of y'all. But, like, if you're so concerned with what you need to do is hang out with your kids. And don't tell them, like, this is how the fuck it is. You explain to them why. Explain to them the kind of things that happen to people. Don't be all crazy. Even if you're religious, don't be crazy about it. Just explain to them, man. Like, if you do this, this, and this, you may wind up in this situation, or you may wind up in this situation. But what you need to do is understand you only live one fucking time. Just one. See this? One fucking time. If you're fortunate enough to die, you might come back, like I did. It's extremely uncomfortable. You don't want that, trust me. You'd be all kinds of weird, and your brains will be all scrambled and shit. It's fucking weird. It takes forever to come back, like, completely back to your own coherent thought process. You'll never be the same. It's fucking weird. It just is. Like, but seriously. You won't... If you think your kids are unsafe where you live, maybe you should fucking move. I get it. Not everybody's got the fucking budget. I don't have a budget. Like, you know what I did when I didn't have a budget? I went and did shit anyway. Everybody's like, oh, you should plan for the future and this, that, and the other. Well, you know what? The future's here, and fucking I'm stuck, and I don't have a lot of money, and my life fucking sucks. But you know what? I did a whole lot of really cool shit. So if I died right now, I mean, I'd be kind of salty that I didn't get to do everything I want to do, but I got to do some really cool shit. And all you people who want to, like, rage and hate and protest and all that, all you younger cats and shit, you're fucking dumb. I understand your rage. I understand how you feel about shit, but frankly, unless it's physically affecting you directly, going out and protesting and shit is a fucking waste of time. They don't fucking care. Look at how long that shit's been going on in Paris right now. Like 20 weeks or some shit. That's a really long time. And what have they accomplished so far? Nothing. Don't worry about all those wars and shit. That shit ain't got shit to do with you, man. That shit overseas and all that shit, it's bogus. And it's fucked up. And you're all the way in your rights to be pissed off about it. But fucking, it's not going to help you to fucking worry about that shit. Like, worry about your job, worry about your life, worry about living and doing some shit before you fucking die. Go out, have yourselves a vacation, smoke yourself a fucking joint, get laid, get yourself a blowjob and shit. Go do something with your fucking self instead of bitching about everybody the fuck else and deterring people from being productive and fucking stalking motherfuckers and gossiping all the time. Like, if you had any kind of a fucking life, you wouldn't have to gossip and talk down about people all the time. You'd be too busy doing some other shit. For fucking real. I'm going to end this on a more positive note. Or, well, on a more reasonable note, I should think. Like I said before, yo, if you're targeted by this shit, please do your best to stay calm. Don't get yourself locked up, man. They're going to give you fucking weird pills. They're going to fuck you all up and make you fat, and that shit will mess up your brains. I know they put me on all kinds of psych meds back in the day, and that shit just made me weird. Be cool, people. For real, it's not even worth it anymore. I fucking don't care about anything anymore like that. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Like there are things that I care about, and there are things that I feel that I feel extremely compelled about. But it's not. Most of it is not negative shit. And like I've been going through this for a really, 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 really long time. And like I know this shit is all the way some behavioral modification shit. But the fact of the matter is, had I not have been antagonized all the time back in the day, and people hadn't been cramming shit down my throat and talking shit about me all the time, I wouldn't be so fucking irritated in the first place. Right? People that know me from way back in the day, I was cool, man. People love me. I had tons of friends back in the day. I used to party down, man. People trust me to watch their houses. I remember one time I was in Daytona on spring break, and they put me on babysitting duty at a spring break party. I was pissed as fuck. I came home from working at Division 7 roofing. You fucking Nazi fucks. Don't hire Division 7 roofing. It's run by a fucking Nazi piece of shit. You Swazi piece of shit. I should have slapped you. You still owe me money. And that's an over-the-table legit job before I even got put on fucking disability. You fucking faggot motherfucker. You can't even be in the... You're a fucking ginger piece of shit. You're not even blonde or any of that German shit, dude. I don't even know how you can even fucking be a Nazi. But anyway, aside from that. So I come home from being out of town on per diem and all that shit. And I'm pissed off. It might even been when I got fired. I don't know. I was just having a really bad night. And I went over to my dude's house because there was usually never anybody there. And I get there and there's just this huge fucking crazy party going on. And they're like, oh, dude, check it out. This chick, we found her at the club, dude, and she's been roofied. We need you to babysit. I'm like, what? Like, yeah, man. And see, the thing with the parties in my circle is like, if you get security duty or babysitting duty, you are not allowed to take anything. You smoke a little weed if you want. You're not allowed to drink. You're not allowed to take rolls. You're not allowed to do any of that shit. Only a little bit of herb and a cigarette. Like, you got to keep an eye on everybody so shit doesn't get out of control, so there's no cops and people don't get hurt and all that. So I've been gone for 2 weeks and shit. I was on security duty the week before. I went the last time I was there. And then they put me on babysitting duty because they didn't trust anybody else. See what I'm saying? People had me watch their houses while they were gone and house sitting and shit. People have had me babysit for them and shit. If I was really a dangerous piece of shit motherfucker like everybody wants to make me out to be, other people would have not trusted me to do that. You feel me? So anybody out there that's part of this harassment shit, you ain't got no reason to have no beef with me because you fucking don't know me. And yes, I admit I've done fucked up shit. I sure do. I sure do. I admit it. I admit it. I've done a lot of fucked up shit. I really, some grimy shit a fucking few times for real. But I feel bad about that shit. I really do. And like, I actually, even before I quit believing in God, I even asked for repentance and all that silliness. So whatever your fucking belief system is, fuck your feelings. That's just like, and like if somebody gets away with something, they fucking get away with it. Fucking get over it. How many people in the government steal shitloads of money and get away with it all goddamn time? And that's why I don't believe in fucking taxing rich people more money just because they got more money. I don't care if they fucking killed, stole, fucking raped, robbed, pillaged, and slaved motherfuckers away to get that money. They got that shit. That's their money. They got it. There's nothing you can do about that now. They earn that their way, so that's their fucking money. And to tax them more is just, that's a dick move. That's unreasonable. Like, lower taxes on the less fortunate people is reasonable. Like, if you have a lower budget, then you shouldn't have to pay as much taxes. But to raise taxes on people just because they're rich, that is fucking not logic, dude. That's not even freedom. Like, America bitches about all this freedom, blah, blah, blah. Fuck that, dude. That's not cool. Totally not cool. A lot of y'all got some fucked up shit going on in your heads, and you let that shit dictate everything, and you're just bitter people, and you make other people's lives miserable because of it. And I went way the fuck off topic again. My bad. So yeah, if you're a target, think about maybe some of the stupid shit you've done. Process a way to improve yourself as a person. And fucking be cool. Be cool. I'm not going to tell you to cheer up. I'm not going to tell you to pray to God. I'm not going to tell you everything's going to be alright. I'm not going to tell you God's going to get him in the end, because he's fucking not, because it's not real. None of that shit is beneficial to anybody. Just look at your situation from a logic, reasonable point of view. Look at what's going on around you. Try to figure out the fucking... I would tell you to figure out the message they're sending you, but I get all kinds of different mixed messages from the bullshit, so I don't even fucking know. All I'm saying is, be as cool as you can possibly be. Cool, calm, and collected, man. Hit that Tri-C. Because eventually you're going to get locked up. It's going to cost you a bunch of fucking money. They're going to put some stupid shit in your brains, and it's going to make you fucking not you. And you won't... There's like entire years of my life that I can't remember a damn thing that happened. That may be the car accident and the brain damage and shit. I don't know what really caused that. But it'll fuck you up, man. That's just not cool. So, try to be cool, people. Hang in there. No. I don't mean hang like... That's a joke to the feds. Like, don't hang in there. Right? Are we laughing? Are you with me on this one? All right. Like, but do your best. Because no matter how shitty life is, there's always something cool somewhere. That's why it's so great that I'm in entomology, because they can't kill every fucking bug that exists. I had shitty, horrible days where I didn't have no food, and people were being assholes, and I was out of cigarettes and weed, and I was just broke as fuck, and everything was just falling the fuck apart. Found a fucking scorpion. Totally made my goddamn day. Like, that was all it was. All I needed was to find a scorpion. I was like, yeah. Like, I know that's lame, but that's part of who I am. Like, you go out, ride a bike. I don't know what people's hobbies are. Do your fucking hobby, man. Like, do something. Like, if you're having a shitty day, just do something. Or take a hot shower, take a bath, fucking take a goddamn nap. Like, do something, man. Don't be all the way pissed off all the time. That shit is not productive, and it'll fucking rot away your brains to be stressed out too much. And it rots away your health, too. Yeah, I'm not even going to go into that. We'll let that go. This video's long. I feel the need to keep making points when I figure them out, because I want to help other people that are targets, and I don't want them to have... I want them to keep hearing the same shit. All I ever see is the same shit. I can't ever, like... I don't know how to emote or search for the kind of information I want, because I don't even know what I need to know. But everybody says the same shit, and that's just dumb. It's cool that they put their own aspect on it and stuff, because everybody's shit is personalized to them, but, like... It's only beneficial to a point, which means it's only productive to a point. And if you really are an evil piece of shit, chill that shit the fuck out. I'm not going to tell you to not be an evil piece of shit, because it's hard to change who you are. It takes a lot of work. I'm just saying, chill. Take a sabbatical from that shit for a while. All right. Stay solid, motherfuckers.